Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's time for another deep dive into the lives of the super interesting, the super famous, and the super, Trump. Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most talked about figures in modern history, Donald J. Trump. We're going full on Did You Know? With this one, folks, get ready for some serious eyebrow raises because we're uncovering 10 secret things you didn't know about Donald Trump. Buckle up, baby. Alright, first up, we're going way back to Trump's roots. And by roots, I mean collecting soda bottles. Yes, even the future real estate mogul had humble beginnings. Yeah, you heard that right. Before the skyscrapers and the boardrooms, little Donnie was hustling, collecting those empty bottles for that sweet, sweet deposit money. Imagine a young Trump, scouring the neighborhood, eyes peeled for any discarded bottle that could be turned into a few cents. You gotta respect the hustle, right? I mean, who knew that those nickels and dimes would pave the way to a real estate empire? It's a classic rags to riches story, starting with the simplest of entrepreneurial ventures. Talk about starting from the bottom. Maybe that's where he learned the art of the deal, negotiating with the local bodega owner for the best price on those empties. Picture young Trump, already honing his negotiation skills, making sure he got the best return for his efforts. Hey, 5 cents here, 10 cents there, it all adds up. Every little bit counted, and those small earnings were the building blocks of a future business mindset. It's like they say, the early bird gets the worm, and the early Trump gets the bottle deposit. Whatever works, right? Those early mornings and diligent efforts were just the beginning of a journey that would eventually lead to billions. From those modest beginnings, Trump would go on to conquer the New York real estate scene, turning those early lessons in value and negotiation into a towering empire. It's a testament to how even the smallest ventures can lay the groundwork for monumental success. Now, for our next shocker. This one might come as a surprise, especially for a guy who seems to love the finer things in life. Picture this. A man who is synonymous with opulence, extravagance, and a lifestyle that screams luxury. You'd expect him to indulge in every possible pleasure, right? Donald Trump? Wait for it. Doesn't drink alcohol. Yes, you heard that right. The man who has his name on everything from skyscrapers to steaks chooses to abstain from alcohol completely. I know, right? It's like finding out Bigfoot's a vegetarian. It's one of those facts that just doesn't seem to fit the image. People are often taken aback when they learn this little-known fact about him. You'd think in all those fancy parties and galas, he'd at least be sipping on a little something bubbly. After all, these events are often synonymous with champagne toasts and cocktails. But nope, the Donald sticks to his guns, or should I say, his water glass. Whether it's a high-profile event or a casual gathering, you'll find him with a glass of water in hand. Some say it's because his brother Freddie struggled with alcohol addiction, and Donald saw the devastating effects firsthand. This personal experience had a profound impact on him, leading him to make a lifelong commitment to sobriety. Whatever the reason, it's definitely an interesting tidbit about the man who loves to live large, but keeps it 100% sober. It's a testament to his discipline, and perhaps a reminder that even those who seem larger than life have their own personal battles and choices. Okay, get this, folks. Donald Trump once owned an airline. Yes, you heard that right. The man known for his real estate empire and reality TV stardom also tried his hand at the aviation industry. Forget Trump Towers and Trump Steaks, this guy was soaring to new heights with Trump Shuttle. It was a bold move, even for someone like Trump. Picture it, 80s hair, shoulder pads, and Trump's name plastered on the side of a Boeing 727. It was the epitome of 80s excess and glamour. It was like something out of Wall Street meets Airplane. The interiors were designed to impress, catering to the high-flying business elite. He even bought the iconic Eastern Airlines shuttle service, the one that flew between New York, Boston, and Washington, D.C. It was a strategic move to capture the lucrative business travel market. High rollers, business tycoons, all fighting for that coveted seat on the Trump shuttle. It was the place to be seen if you were anyone in the business world. But like a paper airplane in a hurricane, it didn't last. The airline industry is notoriously tough, and even Trump's golden touch couldn't save it. Turns out, running an airline is a little tougher than building a casino. Who knew, right? Despite the initial fanfare, Trump's shuttle faced numerous challenges, from high operating costs to fierce competition. In the end, the venture was grounded, but it remains a fascinating chapter in the Trump saga. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this one's a doozy. Donald Trump, the man who needs no introduction, actually has an introduction on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's right, the Donald's got his very own star right there amongst the legends of showbiz. And it wasn't for his captivating performance in Home Alone 2. More on that later. Nope. Trump earned his star in 2007 for his work as a producer on the reality show The Apprentice. You know, the one with the catchphrase, "You're fired." I guess saying you're hired. To himself for a star on the Walk of Fame was a pretty sweet deal too. Now this next one might make you do a double take. Before he was the red tie wearing Republican nominee, Donald Trump was actually a registered Democrat. Yeah, you heard that right. He was even buddies with the Clintons back in the day. They say a lot can change in a few decades, and I guess that includes your political affiliation. From hanging out with the Democrats in the Big Apple to becoming the face of the Republican Party, Trump's political journey is about as unpredictable as a game of deal or no deal. Maybe he just likes to keep us guessing, you know, like a real estate mogul playing political chess. Ever wanted to be a high-rolling tycoon, wheeling and dealing your way to the top? Well, back in the 80s, you could experience the thrill of the Trump life with Trump, the game. That's right, Donald put his name on a board game, because why not? It was like Monopoly, but with more Trump. Players bought and sold real estate, battled it out for properties, and tried to bankrupt their opponents, all while channeling their inner Donald. Unfortunately, the game wasn't exactly a bestseller. I guess not everyone could handle the art of the deal, Trump style. Chapter 7. Hold on to your hats, wrestling fans, because this one's a real pile driver. Donald Trump is a WWE Hall of Famer. Yeah, you heard that right. The man who once battled Vince McMahon in the Battle of the Billionaires has officially entered the hallowed halls of wrestling royalty. From WrestleMania appearances to hair-pulling showdowns, Trump's love for the world of wrestling is no secret. He even hosted WrestleMania at Trump Plaza back in the day. I guess you could say he's got a certain charisma, a certain showmanship that just screams WWE. Chapter 8. Home Alone 2. Lost in Trump Tower. Alright, movie buffs, time for a little trivia. Remember that iconic Christmas classic Home Alone 2 Lost in New York? You know, the one where Kevin McAllister gets separated from his family and ends up living it up in the Plaza Hotel? Well, guess who makes a cameo appearance? None other than the owner of the Plaza Hotel at the time, Donald Trump. Yep, that's him, in all his 90s glory, giving Kevin directions in the lobby. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but hey, it's Hollywood history, baby. Chapter 9. The Art of the Deal and other literary masterpieces. You might know him for his real estate ventures or his reality TV stardom, but did you know that Donald Trump is also a best-selling author? That's right. The Donald has penned over a dozen books, sharing his wisdom on everything from business to success to, well, being Donald Trump. His most famous book, The Art of the Deal, became a business Bible for aspiring entrepreneurs, while others like Trump, The Art of the Comeback and Think Like a Champion offered insights into his personal philosophies and strategies. Love him or hate him, you got to admit, the man knows how to write a catchy title. Chapter 10. The Road Not Taken. Trump 2000. Before there was a Trump 2016, there was almost a Trump 2000. That's right. Long before he officially threw his hat in the ring, Donald Trump actually considered running for president back in the year 2000. He even went so far as to explore running as a Reform Party candidate. Can you imagine a world where President Trump was sworn in at the turn of the millennium? It's a trip, right? Ultimately, he decided against it, citing the political landscape and his own personal life at the time. But who knows, maybe that little taste of the political arena planted the seed for what was to come. Outro. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more interesting content. We're always on the lookout for fascinating figures and untold stories, so hit that notification bell to stay in the loop. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Was it the bottle collecting, the teetotaling, the WWE Hall of Fame induction? There's a lot to unpack here, folks. See you next time.